We're coming back to a certain game that we started a while back, but we were playing it in a certain kind of way. And that way was to see Terry Crews. Terry Crews was on that show? The Terry Crews, as in Old Spice Terry Crews, as in Everybody Hates Chris Terry Crews, as in Vanessa Carlton. We're not only returning to the PS5, we're returning to another area, shall we say, that we recently revisited. We're revisiting it. Because we're trying to see if not only we can make it out alive, we're trying to see if we can make it out without having to do any semblance of upgrades. We are coming back, at least for a little while, to Batman Arkham Asylum. I even, earlier tonight, or I guess technically last night, loaded up a new layout for the occasion. Check it out. Let's see. Sitting here waiting for the game like Willy Wonka. The suspense is killing me. I hope it lasts. Yeah. Love that movie. Yeah, and that upgrade button is going to stay on that screen forever because this is indeed an upgradeless run. The first time I've ever done an upgradeless run of Batman Arkham Asylum. Wait. Oh, it's the... Oh, I was playing Arkham City and such recently. I forgot it was the double R2 trigger. Oh yeah, we also have it set on hard, so the counter buttons aren't going to show up on screen. Get over here! Indeed. It sounded a little bit like the Batman Forever theme, actually. I do believe it was intentional throughout the Arkham series, or at least especially in Arkham Asylum, that they interpolated different like Batman themes throughout history, especially from the movies. In Asylum especially, there are hints of like the Danny Elfman theme, the Elliot Goldenthal theme, the Christopher, not the Christopher Nolan, but Hans Zimmer, James Newton Howard stuff. Especially since at that point, that was the most recent realm of Batman movies. I don't have any of the takedowns as well. That's the thing. I just got to rely on my counters and my strikes and my evades and a little bit of my gadgets. I can't really rely on the Batarang because I have to upgrade the Batarang power in order for it to be used properly in the combo. So if anything, I got to rely on the Bat Claw. That's the only gadget I can really rely on. That totally should have hit me. So some of these battles might take a little while. What was that? Girls can hit hard too. You sexist pig. That was perfect. He was just standing right there. It's like, are you gonna frisk me? Or are you gonna try to remove? Do I need to wait for you to remove all my metal items? Like, what's going on here? Also, I like this little touch here. Take that, you stupid trash can. Meanwhile, the trash can's like, what'd I ever do to you? It's not my fault you missed the bank shot with that with that hamburger wrapper earlier. You take a shot at the trash can, whose name do you say as you shoot it? I'm a Jordan guy. It sounds weird. It's tough for me not to think of Chappelle's show. Kobe.
I'll tell you what. I won't spoil the surprise and let them know you're coming.
I always tell people I couldn't finish that sentence. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm legitimately, genuinely sorry for that joke. It was wrong on so many levels. I shouldn't have even attempted that one, honestly.
Hit him again, harder!
Yeah, that joke died a horrible death indeed. I don't think you should, though. I think you should not look there. I think you should look elsewhere. Just my opinion. You know how Joker is. He might just be lying to you. I mean, you never know. He might just be playing a joke on you. After all, it's in his name, Joker. How do you know he's telling you the truth? I mean, come on now. Do I look like a guy who's telling the truth? A guy that happy is never untrustworthy.
Hold on, I'm coming with you.
Never. I mean, if how he's lived his life so far has made him that happy, I mean, I want to be as happy as that guy, you know? I mean, I know I'm playing as Batman, but I mean, look at him. Does he look happy to you? He has a rather grim demeanor. Most of the time. He doesn't seem like that happy of a fella. But you know what? Looks can be deceiving. I think somewhere underneath that cowl there's a gigantic smile. There's a very happy fellow waiting to come out. And even if not, I mean, being all dark and brooding and mysterious is still really cool, you know? I mean, there's still, he has the cool factor. You know, you don't have to be a happy-go-lucky guy. You have the cool factor, you know? Wait for it. Is it just 2 or is it 3? Okay, it is 3, but he's staying pretty much. No, he is running over there. Okay, so I'll wait for him. Or maybe not. Oh, I got one. I knocked one of them off the rail there. Nice. I'll file you under. Oh my God, under possessed. Man, all of his entrails and insides are just. They just reverberated like Jello and just exploded in such a interesting way.
Batman, we're tied up. Need help.
Well, I'll call Robin. Hold on, I'll be right back. No, okay.
Does she keep her records there?
And
20
what does she
minutes,
listen
maybe
to?
more.
Is she?
What's so important about the notes?
Does she have any prints
Joker
by any
wants
chance?
them. That makes them important. Stay here.
Maybe
I'm
some
going to find
Susie and the Banshees. And I'm also kind of feeling up for maybe some U2 or some Seal or something.
Thanks for the help back there.
Is anyone out there?
Him saying, "Is there anyone out there?" Like it just reminded me of Pink Floyd, and I thought to myself, "Man, a Pink Floyd Batman album would be the craziest thing."
The bat, he's here. It must be him.
I thought they'd notice me from all the way over there. I'm like, good Lord, man. Or maybe there secretly is. After all, they did a whole album based on Wizard of Oz. No, I'm kidding. Although, I don't know. There was somebody on I saw a post on Twitter recently about somebody asking like, what's a conspiracy theory that you believe to be true? And there were a lot of interesting responses in more ways than one. There is one that jumps to my mind specifically, but another one I've just thought about is Dark Side of Oz album sync between Dark Side of the Moon and Wizard of Oz. Pink Floyd have denied it for fucking ever. Like, they've outright just said no. But you still have plenty of people going, nah, they're just saying that because they knew people were onto them, so they had to, they're lying to throw people off the trail, because it's just too convincing, right? It just syncs up too well, that kind of thing. And not only that, he hits his head on the back of the back of his head on the file cabinet as well. It's like that scene out of Friends. Would you please just? Turns out that moment was not planned, where he accidentally, like, in the midst of him saying that sentence, pulls the file cabinet shelf like out by way of him being locked up in the handcuffs to it, and pulling it and hitting the back of his head. Especially with how hard that thing fucking hit and just his reaction to it. Like, he's like pissed beyond belief, but he's also like in immense pain. Like how his eyes widen on that, clenches his fists like fuck. Jennifer Aniston is looking at him, like covering her mouth like, oh my god. It's like, yeah, I don't think that was meant to happen, but it did work, oddly enough, work out I think even better for the scene. In the scope of the scene, it was a happy accident for him. For Matthew Perry, it was not. It was an accident, but it was definitely not a happy one. Looking back on it, he might laugh a little bit, but at the time, definitely not. For Matthew Perry, it was a happy little concussion. Most likely, yeah. No, I'm not. Well, you're over here now. Get over here. Right.
Drive anyone crazy.
Shit. Fuck, it was a knife guy.
Okay, buddy.
How did I hit somebody there? Oh, fuck. Hold on. We're okay. Wee. Dick punch. It's all in the mind.
But she rushed in here and they followed.
Well, earthquake. Ah. Doesn't mean you thought it couldn't get any worse. See, the other thing about doing an upgradeless run of Batman Arkham Asylum is that you can't also upgrade to the critical strikes. That really sucks too. The critical strikes help out a lot. So that way it doesn't take as long for combos to eventually knock somebody out. So this is going to be even more fun than I realized. I think I've lost my mind, by the way. Okay. I have lost my mind, but I'll find it. Okay, what? I've lost my mind, guys. I don't remember where the hell to go. Do I need to go through here? I think that's what it is. Okay, I think I was just jumping ahead in my head. Ahead in my head. I have a head in my head. That might explain a lot, actually. Oh, okay, and then through here, and then up there. That's what it was. Yeah. I was thinking about this part. I was looking for a vent up top. That wasn't until later. Because I'm ridiculous.
I'd have solved all the puzzles by
Am
now.
I saying this correctly, Mr. Raz Al Ghul? Hopefully I'm not giving anybody motion sickness right now. Including myself. Wait, I think I need to go that way, actually. Let's see. Or I think I'm being dumb again. Guys, stop, can you stop me from... Wait. Never mind. I'm smart again. Yay! Let's see.
Let's see. Good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Dr. Young got
Batman and I
through
said the
those
same
people
thing about the same time
He's
there,
taken
actually. I didn't
a
mean to do
somewhere.
that. I'm not Batman. What are you talking about? If I were Batman, the way I look would be like the greatest like swerve of all time, like the greatest way to throw you off the trail ever. How I look does not match how Batman
Dr.
looks
Young's
at
scanner.
all for the most
I've had to
part.
calibrate the scanner.
No one
Follow
would
these.
ever
I will
really
find
suspect
her
me
or
of
the
being
nose.
Batman just from how I
Just
look.
so you
But
know,
I do that just to throw them off the trail.
It's just a twisted diversion. The real action's on Arkham.
Twisted Diversion, the next name of my SCW pay-per-view.
Are you ready to give up yet?
You know what? Yes. You know what, Riddler? I'll call your bluff. I give up right now. Right here, right now. I know where to go. Oh God, don't tell me that. Has it really been 20 years since Legion of Boom, their third fucking album? Jesus. I remember getting that album in high school. Fuck. Next year. Yeah, that sounds about right. Fuck. How's it been 20 years since their third album? Fuck.
Well, no doubt he was acting out some twisted fantasy.
Batman, I think you you have a mask for everything but your nose. Oh, well, kind of your nose, mostly your nose, but not your mouth. You need to cover up, man. I hear you coughing. By the way, did that say Wayne Manor? I believe it did. Oh no. How'd I end up at Wayne Manor in the midst of Arkham Asylum? And kick. I'm already kicking a can down the road.
I can't believe you insisted on sitting through that movie again, Bruce. Come on, we'll be late for Alfred.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
I haven't seen that movie yet.
Go easy on him,
Or
Tom.
Alfred.
He loved it so. Alfred will wait. Keep up, Bruce.
There is something kind of unsettling about how I'm having Batman just like walking in a straight line, like nothing stopping him in this moment.
We can cut through here.
But it's starting to rain. Bruce is tired. Can't we just wait for him here?
Come on, keep up. We're nearly there.
I will answer in just a minute.
Please, there's no need for this.
Stay where you are. I'll shoot.
I'll give you whatever you want.
Tom! Oh God, Tom!
Be quiet, lady. Just shut up.
Stay away from me! Run! Mommy!
Come on, kid, this way. Take a seat in my office.
Is he okay? He'll be fine. A kid like that with all that money, he'll be just fine.
Shut up, now. He's 8 years old and all alone. Money won't fix that.
Whatever you say, Gordon. His butler's on his way to pick him up. You hear that? He's got a butler.
I'm sorry. I just need to ask you some questions. Can I get you anything? You okay? I know you don't feel like answering me, but it's the only way to catch who did this.
Why did you do it, officer? Why?
I don't know. It's this city. There's something wrong with it. And listen, son, call me Jim.
That's still a hell of a moment, man, even after all these years. How did I miss? Are you... did your fingers get paralyzed suddenly? Like, what's going on there, Batman? There we go. Goodness. I didn't upgrade my gloves. I didn't add, like, the sticky tape to my gloves, to my fingertips, you know? The extra adhesive, the extra grip.
Pull up a seat. Talk to me.
It's the bathroom.
Man, I'm just trying to use the bathroom. I was trying to just figure out where the paper towels are, man. See, that's the thing. Like, I can't upgrade the Batarang power, so therefore the Batarang is kind of useless in combat. I evaded. I flipped over a guy that was on the ground. There we go. Can I punch somebody into the fireplace? That would be amazing. Oh, right to the temple. You know,
The
this there's something funny and fishy and suspicious about this area, this room. Let me use my bat sniffer here, also known as my nose. I smell something fishy. Where is that smell coming from? I think it's somewhere. I think it's we're getting close though. I think it's here. Why am I smelling fish over here? What did somebody do on this wall? Well, I'm about to do something similar, actually. I don't want to leave any stone unturned. I want to use full force to make sure I don't know. I still have a funny feeling about this wall. I don't know why this wall specifically. I have a funny, sneaking suspicion about it. I feel like there's something here or behind here. I knew it. I knew it. No, really, I knew it. Wait, we have a map over here. This says Arkham Asylum, and then there's a bridge that goes all the way over to... Wait a minute. Is this... Can it be what I think it is? Are they going to try to move Arkham Asylum over to the city? Are we going to have like a city of Arkham? An Arkham City? Well, it's a nice hotel. That doesn't look like the Arkham Asylum we're in right now. Looks like it's Arkham Asylum in a city. Oh, Dent. Joker caught at Arkham. But wait. Huh. Approved. Are they trying to... In Arkham City, you're out of your mind if this is the Gotham would ever allow that, you silly bat person. I mean, this is all kind of circumstantial evidence. I'm just so freaked out by the fact that this kind of thing actually seems to exist. I mean, I know I'm world's greatest detective as Batman here, but, and yeah, you gotta use your instincts, but, I can't jump to conclusions. I just gotta go off of what I know here. Off of the evidence that's provided for me, but even then it still doesn't paint a full picture. I think you're right. I need to let my rational mind take over and understand that, like, maybe it's just that they're, I don't know, let's take another look at it. Maybe it's just that they're approving like a new, like, it's a Gotham City proposal here. Maybe they're proposing like a new bridge to make it easier to get to Arkham Asylum. Maybe it's that. And maybe that just where they stamped the Arkham logo is just, just a general, just a stamp of approval. They just put it just some random place on the map. That's possible. I mean, there might be, but there's no guarantee that there's a meaning of it being on that area of the map, being anything related to Gotham City turning into Arkham Asylum and making some kind of Arkham City. But then again, I mean, you see this phrase takeover. That is a rather suspicious phrase, but maybe it means, I don't know, maybe it can mean something other than just like we're trying to take over, Gotham City with Arkham Asylum. Maybe it means something else. Even though despite the fact that like the perimeter of Arkham Asylum seems to match pretty well with one of the areas on the map here. I don't know. And maybe these photos, maybe these are like AI generated images of a possible scenario in which this, some kind of something could happen. I mean, it's talking about events that haven't even happened yet. It's just an artist's interpretation of what maybe could happen if things don't go well here at Arkham Asylum. Maybe Warden Sharp, maybe Quincy Sharp painted these, as an artistic vision of what he would like to see. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. Who's to say this is even official? Who's to say this is even an official map? maybe he just and that's an official stamp. Like, who approved that? Who would approve of that for real? People in Gotham City are not crazy enough to approve of something like that. That is just no. So, I mean, I'll keep this in mind. I'll definitely keep this in mind because you hid it away from me. But I'm not gonna. I'm not. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that one of the scenarios that's really jumping out in my head is that they're gonna put Arkham Asylum in Gotham City, and it's gonna be like an Arkham City, like a city of Arkham, an Arkham City. That's what's jumping out at me right now. But that's a rather extreme notion. That's just the worst possible conclusion that I'm drawing from that. I mean, it doesn't mean other conclusions aren't possible. There are lots of factors here. So, but I mean, hey, you never know. So, yeah, I think we're good. Yeah. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here. Even though I'm going to leave this door, this wall wide open. I mean, just because it's secretive in nature doesn't mean that there's a big secret going on here. I mean, sometimes you can't have certain things just out in the public like that. It's for their own good, for their own safety. With theories like that, I don't believe you say you don't drink during your streams.
I can't leave without finding a trail to lead me to the warden.
I think I already did. Oh yeah, I do need to analyze that. That was the name of a movie. There was Analyze This, then Analyze That, and then also... I'm surprised there wasn't the Analyze This thing as well. That just keeps going, yeah. Analyze this, analyze that thing over there, analyze this thing right here. It's off to see the warden, wherever the warden might be. The only thing I drink on stream is Diet Coke, folks. Don't worry. I can understand how you might think otherwise after such a wild stretch of the imagination like that. I mean, but you got to admit, it's tough not to possibly jump to those kinds of conclusions when you see stuff like that, to at least not entertain the possibility. You can't leave any stone unturned. You have to think about the more extravagant stuff as well as the simpler stuff. Usually, it's Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is usually the right one. So, chances are, we're not gonna see something like an Arkham City. We don't have to worry about that, right? I don't think we do. Diet Coke or a Coke Diet. How did I miss? Right, where do I need to go now? I think I have to head to the botanical garden. I think that's where the trail leads me. No, it's not. Is it botanical gardens or is it somewhere else? I think I'm jumping ahead in my head again. I did that weird head thing again. That reminds me, a long time ago in elementary school, there was a worksheet that we did. I think it was in 5th grade. The sentence was supposed to be he was holding his head in his hands, but the typo was that he was holding his head in his heads. And I remember even the teacher, because the kids were confused by it, what? Wait, what? Head in his heads? What? And the teacher's like, oh, I think it's supposed to be that. Even she was befuddled by it. And the visual of head in his head has always stuck with me since then. Clean, baby. 43. That's more like it, Mr. Wayne. Oh, we got a sniper. He likes to snipe. He just makes really just insulting jokes. Really quippy, insulting jokes. Whenever you're near him. Or he waits until the last second for you whenever you try to bid for something on eBay. Strap this, buddy. Oh, they did. He told him to do it again, and they did it again. And with 3 seconds left on this auction, I shall outbid you by $3. This the pretty lamp is all mine. You thought this was a really obscure time of the day. You thought no one else would be awake at this time. You thought it wasn't humanly possible for someone to bid at this particular second, eh? You thought no one would care enough about this item. Well, I do. Someone does, and that person is me. I can't counter in the middle of an attack. Why was he... Why did he just kick the wall? Was he just that pissed? Like, oh, fuck. I'm gonna totally get killed by Batman now. He knocked out everybody else. Fuck, I'm done now. Why, hello.
Stop! Stop, Batman, please! You've got to help my babies!
I didn't know you had a kid. I don't know how intentional that was, but I love how it always looked like she was like putting her hand on his heart. Trying to like speak to his heart there. Although it could also be Batman Forever, a Chase Meridian rooftop moment. I always like the double entendre when he responds with, "What is it about the wrong kind of man?" In high school, it was motorcycles, leather jackets, and now black rubber. You know, and she feels up his chest, and he, you know, stops her after a bit and goes, "Try fireman, less to take off." Not only less clothes to take off, but they leave less often as Batman does. They're around more often, yeah. Yeah, take longer to do a ground takedown, Batman. See you later. Actually, maybe not. If he got electrified to death, I doubt I'll be seeing him again in the near future. Unless it's at his funeral. Jesus. Come on. You can do it, Nikki. What was that? My name's not Nikki, it's Batman. Hey, buddy. Beating up mental patients. I have no patience for your mental patience. That's fucked up. I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by it. It was just a pun gone awry. All right. I'm just kidding. You really thought I was going to do it, though. Aw. Oh, you're just saying that because you know Joker's listening. Don't worry, Harley. I won't miss you either. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Please don't actually let me blow this. Well, figuratively speaking. Let's get the fuck out.
You going after that crazy witch?
There's a witch in here, too.
And her boyfriend.
Good.
Damn, we have every kind
I'll go
of
try and get the ventilation system
crazy site here
If you
in
find her,
Arkham Asylum.
go.
Harley? You stop it. You stop it now. You stop it now, Harley. Give me all these mixed signals here. Hey, buddy. We had our fun, but we need to be professional now. Oh. I'd love to be able to have that kind of a light for an entrance to my room, you know? It does absolutely nothing, but it just looks like it's doing something like scanning your presence to allow you into the room. Come on. And shut up. Oh, I'm crazy. Oh, I'm gonna tear your face off. Ah, shit. Oh, well, bye-bye. Did you take longer to throw a punch, Batman? Jesus. I know a lot of people don't talk very highly about the Batman soundtrack. I know there was that bit in Shaun of the Dead, where they have no problem throwing that record at the zombies and destroying it. I don't hate that album. It has a special place in my heart. And I'll forever maintain that Bat Dance was one of Prince's best tracks. I don't give a shit what anybody says. And if you ever manage to run across the full unreleased version of Bat Dance, that also has some really cool stuff in it. There's also an unreleased track called Dance with the Devil. That's like definitely a fantastic track that I'm still amazed got cut from the soundtrack, even though I kind of understand why. Like, even though it was incredibly fitting for the movie, it was a really dark song. It was very fitting for the movie, especially in terms of the tone. But in terms of the rest of the album, I could see why it got cut, because it was almost like such a stark shift overall from the rest of the album. Although I kind of feel like what they could have done is, like, after Bat Dance, had that be the final track. So that way, like having such a different track doesn't feel so abrasive, and you leave it on such a distinctive note on top of that. I don't feel like it. I don't want to. Speaking of the '89 Batman film.
Subdued. And I have a print scanned.
So you can find the secret lab in the gardens.
Yes. Harley's been everywhere on the island. So I'm calibrating the scanner to only show prints that have traces of chlorophyll.
Okay, listen. Be careful. I rerouted a Wayne Tech satellite to show thermal scans of the island. The gardens are showing up hot.
Okay, I need to stop. That's actually starting to make me dizzy. Oh, be quiet. I may sound like I'm being cruel, but trust me, these are crocodile tears. You want to know how I know? You want to know how I know? I'll show you. At first, you're rather heartbroken. At first, you feel for her. At first, you think, you feel really sorry for her. Really sorry for her. If you feel really sorry for her. At first, you buy it, At first, you feel for her. However, let me show you why. That's a bunch of bupkis. You heard me, bupkis. You open up that cell block 5, right? You go in to said cell block, right? Yeah, you can see and you can hear Harley crying. Yeah. You're still feeling sorry for her. You still think she's so distraught and such. And then this happens. You hear that? You hear that? But guess what? We ain't having any of that shit. And look and listen to what kind of surprise she what kind of surprise reaction she has to this turn of events.
What? How did you get out of there?
Yeah, so that's why. That's why. It's not an unwarranted reaction from me. I'm not being an asshole. Trust me. Believe you me, in a case like that, I was responding appropriately. Although what's fascinating about it is if you don't go for the Riddler trophies, the context changes in that regard. Like you never know that she was actually that she did that as a trap. You just walk away or run away feeling like, oh man, I feel so bad for her. She's so distraught. Joker just used her like that. That's so fucked, That's so sad. But since you did, you get the full story. But it's amazing how just one little situation changes the whole thing. What a surreal moment there. Oh, okay. Oh no, it's cool, man. Don't worry about it. I understand. But at least conceptually speaking. Wah, 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 wah. I'm kidding. I get it. Nice try. Good lord, that guy flew. And yeah. I've never played this game before. I just have really good instincts about when they're going to pop up. I just love giving Liu Kang flying kicks to all the inmates here. Good lord. Popped up like popcorn. He's not even an Abramovich twin there. That's a deep cut for all y'all out there. Sort of. Oh. Reverse ball punch. Now that's a name for a death metal band for you. Reverse ball punch. Who says Batman can't turn his neck? Nice try, buddy. Son of a bitch. They're like sharks that smell blood. Like, what the hell's going on here? Except for this guy. He's really enamored and fascinated with that door, so I'll just leave him alone. Like I said, I'll just leave him alone. Oh, you thought I was going to do the old, you know, fake you out thing like I usually do. Yeah, no. Like Tiny Toons, expect the unexpected. Yeah, that's right. I dropped a Tiny Toons reference like I'm a badass. Is he running after me? He is! Holy shit. Down the steps you go. Everyone loves a Slinky. Everyone needs a Slinky. Slinky, Slinky, go, Slinky, go. He mostly made it. Actually, no. Ah, man. Like pretty much on the last step there. I mean, his feet, his legs made it to the bottom. Yeah. You're over there. And this pleasant music after everything's done. I was hoping I'd land beside him. No, you're not. No, get in the grate. Batman, get in the grate. No, get in the grate. Thank you. Great job, Batman. You don't see shit. You ain't gonna do shit.
Batman, can you hear me? Show yourself.
Nah, that's not really what I do most of the time. That's the problem. I mean, you have all these wild expectations. Have you not learned, you know, my behavioral patterns yet? Like, I'm trying to establish my identity here. You know, you're not respectful of my demeanor, of my identity here. You have all these unrealistic expectations of me. You want me to do all these things that are just out of character for me to do. I was waiting for them to I was waiting for them to finally like get the hint. Yeah, I stood no chance in being as ugly as you were. That was the weirdest noise I ever made on stream. And then again, this ain't Gotham Arkham This ain't Batman Arkham beauty contest. Otherwise, I would already win immediately, and there would be no game. We're getting into the portion of the stream where I say just a bunch of really weird shit. I don't know how interesting or funny or fun that is, but I've gotten to that point in the stream, I think. As we're getting into 7+ hours. What about the tree bottoms?
It looks like you left your gift up there.
No one talks about the tree bottoms. I guess that's another name for stumps. Oh, don't go down the ladder, you dope. You dummy. You big red skeletal dummy. What if you had a... How do I explain it? Like, imagine if you not only had a superpower, but it was like a permanent superpower, so it ended up becoming more like a weird physical malady that you had. Like, you always saw the world in detective vision like this. You were born with detective vision, you know, eternal, perpetual detective vision. So you always saw people as, like, red skeletons, you know, whenever they held a gun, or, you know, and everything was like a particular shade of a color overall outside of certain things. Like certain things would be highlighted for you, but everything else was like a certain shade of certain color. And everybody would look like a red skeleton or a blue skeleton if they were holding something or not.
What the?
What if it was just the guy beating himself up? You ever thought about that? I'm gonna take a dip. Get a quick drink of water. What? I say what? I just draped over the gargoyle. I almost looked like just a little kid that was just like upset over something and like throwing a crying fit on the floor. Ah, damn it! I thought I could muscle through. I was getting impatient and stubborn.
Hey, someone help Bat Baby up off the floor.
Oh, be careful! I think he just wet himself. Oh, what? Damn. Okay, so obviously not that guy.
Oh, I'd like to
Don't start with that guy. Dude, did you see how those two flipped?
Wake up! Damn, he's out cold. Leave him here. Run out and fight that bat. I'm not scared of you, Batman.
I'm Tom. Yes, that's we Tom. Flying Road, we know he is.
Oh, nice.
Really? He beat you all again.
Yes, I did. I thought he was about to say Army of Darkness.